What up, y'all boys? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KT, you feel me? Where everything raw and uncut, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Dave. Oh, David, this for you, my boy. Remember I was talking to you about? Huh? Who? Anyway. Well, you know what I'm saying? We on to a video, bro. Let's see what we got going.
Tool you need just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want.
There's videos everywhere, both in his neighborhood and the neighborhood you were in.
There's a great big clear picture with 4K video. Everyone says you're in it. We know you're in it.
Meet 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, a teenage killer who...
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
However, three others barricaded...
Let's skip forward. Anyway, it'd always be the young guy.
Young man, I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this.
Hold on, maybe
this morning.
Tylen Peaks, a teenage killer who has just realized that his crimes were caught on camera. And despite his lies...
We're telling you were involved.
I hope y'all having a good day, bro. You know what I'm saying? You staying motivated. You staying focused. And you on your grind. You feel me?
In 2 aggravated robberies this morning, one of which resulted in the death of a grown man. I swear to God, I'm not over.
Tylen is about to receive the biggest reality check of his life.
Young man, I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this planet. You're not the first 15-year-old to sit in that blue chair and lie to me, and you're not going to be the last.
No, for real.
You're trying to send me to prison for murder?
Yes, bro.
Brandon Cooper, a 35-year-old from Beaver Creek, Ohio, was widely known in his community as a kind-hearted, hard-working man devoted to supporting his family. In the early morning hours of January 26, 2022, Brandon kissed his wife goodbye and stepped out for another late-night shift as a Lyft driver. But this time, Brandon never returned home. By 2 a.m., Dayton police were dispatched to the 1000 block of Ferguson Avenue after receiving an OnStar crash alert, an automatic system that notifies emergency services in the event of an accident. Simultaneously, a ShotSpotter alert was triggered in the same area, indicating that gunfire was detected. When first responders arrived, they found Brandon Cooper slumped in the driver's seat of a crashed car, unresponsive and bleeding. He had been shot twice in the back, and moments after, medics determined that Brandon was deceased. But something was off. The ride Brandon had accepted through Lyft was headed to 53 Cambridge Avenue, just a few blocks from where his car was found. And that raised a red flag. At 1 a.m., just an hour earlier, another Lyft driver had reported being carjacked. She said 4 individuals requested a...
That's why I never wanted to do Uber, bro. I thought somebody was going to try to rob me from my car.
Ride to that same address, but once they got in the vehicle, they pulled a gun on her and stole her Nissan Rogue. This had taken place just 1 street away from Brandon's killing at St. Agnes Avenue. Very quickly, investigators realized the proximity and timing of the 2 crimes was not coincidental and began looking for the Nissan Rogue in hopes that it would lead them to the same group of people. By 3 a.m., they had a lead. The Nissan Rogue was tracked to a garage at a residence on Anna Street. Officers and SWAT teams surrounded the home, leading to the arrest of 4 suspects: 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, 15-year-old Trayvon Mitchell, and 2 other unnamed teens who will be referred to as Ray and Ron. But why would 4 seemingly random teenagers want to kill a man trying to do nothing but provide for his family? To begin piecing it together, detectives brought in 2 of the teens, Tylen and Trayvon, for questioning. The following footage was provided by the Dayton Police Department, Ohio.
Before we get into this, educational purposes. Just don't have no friends. If you got some friends, choose some good friends, bro. Some people that's doing good, bro. Not finna go rob somebody doing Uber or Lyft. Like what?
If I failed to introduce myself, I'm Detective Woody. I work for the Dayton Police Department in the homicide unit. My partner and I are investigating a couple things that happened tonight. And before we talk, I'm going to make sure I get your information correct. Tell me how I came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right here.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team. Cause my friend woke me up. He said, "Brother."
He got to start off lying. I woke up, seen the SWAT team. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? We robbed somebody last night, and you feel me? We done did this. So he think he not caught up, bro. You got the SWAT team outside. You might as well admit. Why you finna just prolong the lie? Like you finna get out of this, bro? SWAT.
SWAT team was outside. I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro. You gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside. And I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. So what happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at? Where were you there to chill at?
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
Y'all probably got ad. I got ad, man. Skip it.
Me and Ray.
Tim.
And Ray. I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I was asleep.
When you say Ray, you're talking about... Is that who you're talking about? Okay. So who lives at Anna?
My friend.
Who's your friend? Ray, you know his name?
Ray, Trey, Dre. Like, what else is the name, bro? Y'all all just some...
Name? Okay, so you and Ray pull up to Trey's house. What time do you get
bro
there?
name? His name probably Quay. I said his name was Trey.
Okay. Anybody else in the house besides you and Ray and Trey?
Yeah, my other friend.
Who's your other friend?
I got called.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
My other friend, what's his name? Ray the house boy, whatever.
What's his name? Ron. Anybody else in the home besides you, Ray, Trey, and Ron?
Cherry Mom and his little brothers.
It is important to understand Tylen's story before moving any further. According to him, he and Ray went to Trayvon Mitchell's house around 9:30 p.m. Not long after, Ron joined them. Based on Tylen's statement, it may seem like the four of them were just spending the night hanging out. But when Trayvon was interviewed, he made it clear that their intentions that night were anything but innocent.
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get?
One of them gonna snitch. One of them gonna be the smart one and get the lighter sickness, bro. And rat. That's what bro should have did the first thing, bro.
Say it again.
They called me asking me to come on.
We went to get it. What was the plan?
He said, "We'll hit a lick. What's the plan?" Like he already know the terms, bro.
So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get it. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take the car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man. I appreciate that. Okay. That's all we want. When they got there, was it man or woman that came? Okay. You remember what kind of car it was? Is the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru. And it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan always to rob her? Or did somebody say something while you were driving? Or how did it happen?
Just happened myself.
Even beyond Trayvon's statements, detectives would find a great deal of incriminating evidence on his phone. On the night of the incident, Trayvon created a fake Lyft account under the name Jimmy Smith using a prepaid cell phone at 12:33 a.m. At 12:48 a.m., he requested his first ride from Oak Ridge Drive in Dayton. The driver who accepted was a woman driving a Nissan Rogue, the same vehicle that was later reported stolen.
So, they obviously planned out to go steal somebody's car doing Lyft. And they young and stupid, so they don't know somebody already, like, you gonna get caught up, bro, stealing somebody's car.
According to Lyft server data, that ride was headed to 53 Cambridge Avenue, but was suddenly canceled. Then, between 1 and 2 a.m., another ride request was made from the same fake account, for the same drop-off address. Both of these ride requests lined up with the timing of the carjacking and the murder. What Tylen doesn't realize is that detectives already know all of this, and his story is about to be put to the test.
Well, here, I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. When Detective Roberts and I sit in this room, we expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a Lyft earlier today.
I'm Polly, and I'm a Smart City agent. You're probably here this week because you filled out a form to get help finding an apartment. Lucky for
this was same day.
You did catch a Lyft.
So I ran no proof, I caught no Lyft. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no Lyft. I ain't got Lyft money to catch Lyft.
Well,
The plan's never pay for it. The plan is to steal a car that's in the garage at the house where you
mean never pay for it? You gotta pay for a Lyft in order to get the ride to come, don't you? You gotta pay first. The payment gotta go through.
They weren't, you weren't. Because the police were out there for like the last 6.5 hours screaming at outside, and you just said the address. Hold on, you just said the address, so you know exactly where you were. Probably because you heard it 150,000 times when the police were screaming into a loudspeaker.
Nah, that's because it's not my first time going.
Okay, but you knew the police were out there for hours calling. You weren't asleep. You don't sleep in that.
Me and Ray was in the basement. He woke me up talking about, bro, the SWAT team police outside.
Well, why would the SWAT team be there?
I don't know. That's why
why would the SWAT team be there? I mean, the worthless. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
Not for real.
no.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
You got no charge for it.
We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. So if you want to say I was asleep and you want to go with that, then cool. We'll just take you across the hall and then we'll book you. And then your story doesn't get out, and then we'll go with the story that the other 4 people have told already that may or may not paint you in a pretty bad light. So this is
now
save Tylen's behind moment, not I don't know about nothing, you got nothing on me.
I just got off work. That's why I'm low energy. So if you even wondering, oh well, bro. We finna watch it though. We got a lot more time left.
Because you're going to go to jail this morning for 2 counts of robbery and a count of aggravated murder. Okay? That's what's going to happen. This isn't ripping cars off and stealing phones and all the little ticky-tack nonsense crap that you guys have been doing for the last 6 months. You're going to go to jail for murder. Okay? You guys are all just tearing stuff up. You're all just acting like nutheads and doing all kinds of criminal nonsense. This isn't the first Lyft you guys have done. You've done 10 of them. Okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted in you're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was sleeping. I took the car. I was asleep all day.
What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
No, what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You know what they said. We know what they said. And if you go with this, you're not helping yourself at all.
They all snitch.
If you do this nonsense, right here and stand on, you ain't got nothing, young man. I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this planet. Okay? You understand that? I spent a long time doing this. You're not the first 15-year-old to sit in that blue chair and lie to me, and you're not going to be the last.
How many times are you going to say that same shit?
You did some really terrible things this morning, and stuff went sideways on the second one. And if you say I don't know nothing about nothing. I was in there sleeping, and then somebody woke me up and said, SWAT team's out there, and you stand on that, then that's the story you get to carry until this is over. Okay? That story doesn't hold water, man. That story, that's a leaky bucket.
You finna start snitching.
If that's what you want to carry, then that's fine. You just tell us that that's your story, and we'll lock it right in the camera right there, and that'll be it.
Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly what murder. His name was Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
Well, you don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So that's gonna say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme. I am telling you that when we come in here and we ask questions, we don't ask questions.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
You can't read them
I don't read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. Or you say, I didn't know nothing. And then I use the rest of this stuff to put you in prison for a long time. This isn't going to juvie, bro. This is getting bound over to adult court and going to prison for aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me to prison for murder?
Oh, you're gonna get this. This isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. These are all going to be bind over cases. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
Don't ask me.
How many times he gonna ask that?
What we're trying to say, we're telling you were involved in 2 aggravated robberies this morning, one of which resulted in the death of a grown man who was just trying to make a living. That's what we're telling you. Now you tell us your part in it, or you say I'm just sleeping and that's it, and then we'll fill in the blanks. But you don't. I can assure you that you don't want the 2 of us to fill in the blanks.
Tylen claims he was asleep when police arrived, but is that really possible? Initially, 3 individuals came out of the house voluntarily and were detained. However, 3 others barricaded themselves inside and refused to come out. This prompted the Dayton Police SWAT team and hostage negotiators to step in. This standoff lasted almost until dawn, with flashbangs and megaphones used throughout the night. Given all that chaos, it's hard to believe Tylen was just sleeping through it. Now, caught in his absurd lies, he will be pushed to the absolute limit by these detectives.
We sit across from, I would say, 2 different types of people every time we interview. We sit across.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start my brain dumping everything I need to get done.
People who are straight monsters and don't have anything but ice in their blood. And we sit across from people who make mistakes and feel bad about what they do. Those are the 2 that we have. It's up to you to be whatever person that you want to be, but that's the type of people that we sit in these chairs. I think you feel bad about what happened. I don't know, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't care that I had a wife and kids and mom, brothers, sisters. That guy could have been someone you knew. You didn't, but he could have been. How are you 15 and you go to middle school? Meadowdale. So I know for a fact that you've known people from Meadowdale who have died or been murdered. Am I wrong?
No.
Probably a handful of people that you care about, right? So I think you probably feel bad about what's happened, but again, we have 2 people that we interview. We interview people, and pardon my French, who don't give a f*** and have ice in their bones, and that's what it is. Or we interview people that actually realize they've made a mistake and they feel bad about what's happened and they feel bad about what's going down.
And they still get the same outcome.
We're past I wasn't involved. Okay, that isn't even a question when you're involved. Because you're sitting in that blue chair. Because they're serving a search warrant on the house right now. Because we know you're involved. Because these other 12 pages of paper say that you were involved after you stick with some nonsense story like I was in there sleeping. When the police were screaming through a PA for the last 7 hours, everyone got their hands up. I know they were doing it because I was standing outside the house for an hour and a half myself while they did it.
We're giving you the opportunity to be honest with us. I'm telling you, we already know that you're involved, and we already know that you were there. That's not a question. This is your only chance to get your version of events out there, whatever that version may be.
This is it. Like, no lies.
Say that, I don't know about murder.
Talk about the first, we'll go one time. Okay, we'll talk about the first. Oh.
We put the lid and we turn.
Who's we? This is where we snitch on everybody here. Everybody gets to law.
The people who said that whoever.
No, when you say we means I give names.
I can't get no.
Okay, well, that's not how this works.
He's dumb.
You can be 1 out of 4, or you can be 1. We split the penalty 4 ways, which is the right way to do it because you didn't do it all, right? So when you say we means I tell you, because see these 12 pages of stuff, that's people saying, yeah, we did this. Who's we? Okay, and okay, and okay, and okay. Now what did the 4 of you do? We did this. I did this. He did this. They did that. The snitching, the no snitching thing doesn't work in this room because no snitching gets Thailand screwed. Okay? That street code doesn't exist in here. This is save Thailand's narrow behind because no one else is going to save it. And no one else has saved it. I can assure you of that. Okay? This is, I tell my story and I tell everybody because I'm not doing this by myself. Or you can say we and I'm not going to tell anyone and say who's we, and that's fine. We'll go with what we got here and we'll fill in the blanks. And then you look like a liar. So if you lie in it, we'll just stop and go across the hall and book in. We're not doing no lies. If you want to lie, save us our time. We got other stuff to do.
Understand that we're looking for 2 things. Well, really, we're just looking for one. We're looking for the truth.
Hold on.
I don't know you. I've never met you before. I didn't know the gentleman's name. Never met him before. We are here for the truth. We are fact finders. So when people lie to us, and we know they lie, because we already know the answers to a lot of the questions we ask, all that does is, like I said, waste time. This is your only opportunity to give us whatever version of events you're going to give us. I recommend that it's the truth because, you know, I don't know about what your plan is since you're the one. My parents always need to be honest, and sometimes there's consequences to honesty.
They knew bro was gonna
when I take my own, that I've accepted that responsibility.
Someone taught you some respect because you said yes and never.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Correct. So somewhere, somebody, mom, grandpa, somebody has instilled some respect in you. It doesn't, you don't use it all the time, but it's in there. Just go use that, okay?
I think you forgot about what happened, so we want to hear what, from your perspective, what happened.
At this point, Tylen is starting to realize just how much the detectives already know, and that his story isn't holding up. Now, with the pressure building, he's about to be pushed closer to a full confession.
Alright, it was Lyft Ride Turns Deadly. But I don't know about the first week.
It took him, 19 minutes? Like, 10 minutes to snitch, bro? Snitch!
Now, with the pressure building, he's about to be pushed closer to a full confession.
Alright, it was Lyft Ride Turns Deadly. But I didn't know about the first week. We booked
So tell us what happened.
We booked the Lyft and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling at us. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only Lyft I know. I don't know about no
Tell her about who ordered the Lyft and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know where the Lyft.
Okay.
Bro, how you gonna tell the truth and still add some more lies? Like, you still lying for what?
Where did you guys get picked up at?
Why tell the truth and then start lying, bro? My phone, bro. Call my phone, bro.
Do you know about where on the fringe?
They still at the job.
It was dark time and I was tired.
Where were you going?
Where was it? I don't know where they booked the destination to. I don't know what they, I don't know none of that. I just know we just told her to get out of the car. She got out.
He know everything.
And that's when we parked the car in the garage. That's when I went in there.
He knew everything because they had a standoff with the police for 6 hours. Pretty sure they was in there talking about the whole thing.
And I went to sleep. I swear to God, I don't know about no murder, nothing.
He told them that he was gonna tell them that he ain't know nothing. That's his story. Everybody else said his story.
So were you one of the people with the gun?
No, I don't got no gun. That's why I'm saying, what gun do I got to murder somebody?
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had guns. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling y'all I don't know who murdered.
He the one that did the murder, bro. I can see it. I can see it.
Walked back. I mean, not.
I think he was on the left and stomach. I went in there and I went to.
So when people lied to us, I said,
You say yes.
But I don't know what gun do I got to murder somebody?
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had guns. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling y'all I don't know who.
He's stuttering.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
We're not even talking. We're not even there yet. We're still at the first left. We know that there were 2 guns. We know that.
The reason detectives know that is because good old Trayvon had already told them exactly how many guns were involved and what kind.
How many guys were involved? 2. What kind of guns?
Oh no, there was one was empty there.
Who had that one?
Me.
Okay. Who else had a gun?
They was passing the gun around.
Okay. Do you know who started with the gun?
And both had.
Who's both? Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Trayvon's statements were backed up by what detectives found at his home, a 9mm handgun. This matched the caliber of the shell casings recovered at the crime scene, making it a likely murder weapon.
You brought all 4 get in the car?
He did it.
You all 4 get in the car?
Yeah.
Where were you seated at in the car?
I was like, all the way on the other side. It's like.
Well, I mean, we could use your front or back.
Back.
Yes, I'm clipping my toenail.
Closer to the driver's side or closer to the passenger side?
Middle type stuff.
Middle. Okay, so who was to your right and who was to your left?
I don't remember.
There's
4
of you smashed in the back seat. Who's next to you?
I was always my brother Jared. That's the only thing I know. I think he was on the left and stomach. Or I was on the right and I forgot. I was next to my brother.
Well, being in the back seat and being in the middle means that you had a pretty good view of the show.
I was like.
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had the guns. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know nothing about it.
There's 4 people in a space the size of the back seat of a Subaru.
It's me, Ray. I don't know on the other side. I just know me and Ray.
Okay, there's too many ads, bro. I can't even cut it out. You gotta find something to do with the ad, bro.
Did you have a gun?
I might have to get the subscription.
But then, do you know he doesn't own one, but did he have one at this time?
No, I had no gun.
When you're telling her to get out of the car, where are you at?
Me, I'm still in the back seat.
Okay.
I just told her to get out of the car, and that's when I told him, Jeremy, I'll take it to the house.
Do you know what physical location you were at?
No, I don't know my way around there. That's what I was trying to tell you. I don't know who booked this, but I don't know about it. That's not I don't know it.
You told her to get out?
Yeah.
Did she get out?
Yeah.
Did you take anything from her?
I told her to get out. No, I didn't take nothing from her. I don't got nothing from her. That's when I just told her I'm coming back out because I'm sleeping. When you sleep.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
You don't even know how to drive.
Come on, man. You can't do this, Tyler. This doesn't work, man. You're gonna just.
Why you don't want to sneak?
You're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Okay, we're here. You're sitting in the chair. You're caught. You're not going home. You're getting booked. There's no way around. There's no out. Okay, there's nothing that you're gonna say that's gonna make you walk home and go to sleep in your own bed. Nothing. Okay, that's off the table. So you can tell the truth, or you can keep I'm gonna spoon feed you a little bit of truth, and then I'm gonna lie some more. That's not happening, man.
So why?
Well, because you're in here trying to tell your side of the story instead of letting everyone else tell your side of the story.
I just told my side of the story.
Well, you told part of it, so keep going.
And that's when I told him to drive me back off at home. And that's when he did. Me and Ray.
Drop back off home.
Like at the house at the end. And that's when me, Ray, and Ryan, we in the basement. First it was me and Ray. That's when we went in the basement and went to sleep. And I said, I'm not even, I don't know nothing about no murder. That's why I told you. I was in the basement sleeping. I don't know about no murder or not.
Are you familiar with the neighborhood you were in?
Nah, I've been there before. Like, I've been to his house before. That's why I was saying. That's how I was imagine.
I mean, not only his neighborhood, but the neighborhood that you guys did the Lyft stuff in. Obviously, he's already told you he's got lots of experience as a police officer, as a detective, as you are. One of our biggest things that we do, the first thing we do is go get surveillance video. Do you understand that there's a ton of houses that have rain, net, I don't even know, all of them pink. And unfortunately, especially when someone dies,
he's still lying, bro. I don't get why he's still lying, bro. This is getting me.
people are usually willing to hand that stuff right on over to us. Do you understand what I'm telling you? There are videos everywhere, both in his neighborhood and the neighborhood you were in. So be honest with us, because every time that you lie, and we figure out that you're not telling the truth, because like I said earlier, we already know that you've lied to us. It just makes you look bad.
And then we chop up your lie at the trial. It's like, my client said he did this and this and this. Well, here's a picture of him getting out of the car. Oh, okay, I guess that was a lie. If you tell us lies and you tell an attorney lies, he can't help you. Because we're gonna destroy your lies with evidence. That's what we do. Okay? So if here's what you're doing. You're digging a big hole and you're gonna throw yourself in it. Okay? You're gonna dig a big hole and then you're gonna put yourself in the bottom of it. And what you're doing now with I don't know when you went to sleep is you're pulling dirt on top of yourself. Right? You're not helping yourself at all. You're digging a hole that we're gonna disprove everything you say. You're like the last person in here, man. Okay? You're the last one. So everything that we've heard this story,
he must have been on one that
multiple times.
A lot of times.
And if it's you're telling us nonsense, then I mean, we'll let you talk for a minute, but we're like, okay, you're just wasting our time. You're talking and you're saying something that couldn't possibly be true. Okay? You're here. You're involved. There's no negating or minimizing what happened. Okay, you're totally in it with both feet in the quicksand. All right, you're in it. Everyone says you're in it. We know you're in it, and cameras from all over the neighborhood are going to say you're in it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Some of these guys have cameras in their cars because they've been robbed before. You ever watch any of them videos where people got a camera in their car? One points out the front, one points in the back? Because they're Lyft drivers or Uber drivers, they've been robbed before. People jump out of the car and rip them off for money. What do you think there's going to be? There's going to be a great big clear picture with 4K video. You know what I mean?
You see her face? She's been looking at this dude. She been looking at him like this the whole time, like, bruh, you're lying. She's looking like this. Every time he says something.
And you know, I wasn't there. I didn't do that. I wasn't part of that second one. Do you know how easy that's going to be for us? Press play.
It's hard to argue video.
Look at you have a very distinct look. Right? Your skin is a rail. You got big, crazy, twisty hair. You stick out like sore thumb. If you think it's going to be hard to point you.
Look at his face. That's how he know he caught up. And he's still finna lie.
Out of the video?
He's still finna lie.
No, not at all, man.
And just like the detective predicted, the cameras didn't lie. Sometime around 2 a.m.,
we finally get into the story, though.
Just moments after the murder, CCTV footage captured this group of 4 individuals.
They gave us another ad.
A Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital
was running away from the intersection where the murder occurred. This directly contradicts Tylen's story, who up to this point has claimed that he was only involved in the first carjacking and not Brandon's. So will he continue with his lies, or break and tell detectives the truth?
And you can't say, I didn't do this, I wasn't involved, I didn't do nothing, and then we're gonna disprove all of it, and then you're gonna look like a liar in front of a jury, in front of the judge, in front of the attorney, in front of your friends and family. Your family, I have time, I'd never do this. And then they're gonna be sitting in the back of the trial and watching like, see, I knew he didn't do it, and then we're gonna press play, and there you are, and like, oh my God, he did all this.
Look at his face change.
And he lied about it. Lying doesn't help you.
Look at him. Hey, he should have been telling the truth, though. They took all of this.
Truthful and be remorseful.
They Ben told him he was.
Like she said, yes, I was a part of this, and it was terrible, and I'm very sorry for my actions. And you know, you do big kid stuff, you get big kid trouble. People don't get in trouble. People don't get caught in that chair the first time they do something like this. Okay? Right?
So if you say necessary, what that mean?
What I'm saying is, most people don't get caught the first time they do something that they shouldn't. So the fact that you're sitting in a chair, and I've read your name in police reports before, okay, and several of your buddies, they like to steal cars. So, and rob people on that kind of hidden links is what. And it's frightening because you guys are very, very young. You guys should be playing basketball, you know, playing video games, and instead you steal cars and stick guns in people's faces. The fact that you're there, and the fact that you're
that's
here,
the new video game, bro.
You probably didn't get caught the first time you did something illegal.
You ain't never heard of IRL GTA? That's a real thing.
That's my point. No more lying. The truth, all of it, the part that makes you look bad.
Hey, come on, bro, because they make my video online. Like, my video has been 31 minutes of this dude just straight lying for 31 minutes. My bad, y'all.
But it's the easiest story to tell. Right? Somewhere somebody instilled right from wrong in you and respect. Listen to that person, not the street person in your ear saying, hey, I got nothing on you, bro. You're in that chair, so we got something on you. Okay? Tell Detective Woody the truth, please.
I remember this second leg. That's why it was a guy. That's when I got in there. But I came in there late.
He telling the truth, man.
That's why it was a guy. That's when I got in there. But I came in there late. It was like real late. So that's why I was on I know I was still my break. I was on the window side. That's when they stopped. That's when I think I got the car. I think it was one to the destination. I got the car. I started walking. Me and Ryan, we got the car. And I was saying it crashed. Like it crashed the whip. That's when I just ran. That's when I found Ray. That's when we went back to the house. That's when I really went to sleep.
Who did you say got out of the car?
Me and Ryan. And then that's when I ran. Because when I saw the car crash, I just ran. And that's when me and Ray ended up finding this thing. That's when we went to the house. That's why I don't know nothing about no murder, any of that.
Who had the gun?
I don't know who had the gun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who had the gun. I don't know nothing about no murder.
And I'm sorry. So you're saying Terrion or Ron and you went to the window or got out of the car?
Yeah, I just got out of the car. That's when I told Ryan that I went because I don't know my way around bed. And I just ran when he crashed the whip. That's when I ended up finding Ray. And that's when it took us about 2 minutes to get back to the house because we all know I was around my bed.
I'm guessing you thought it was going to be easier than that because Sounds like you tried to pull him out of the car. Am I wrong? Can I say that I must be right?
I'm going through my notes, man, you know, so tell me what you did.
I opened up this door, and that's when he just scared off. That's when I ran and he cried.
Who was with you when you tried to open the door?
Man, what I missed? What I don't care. What I missed?
To the house because my mom already my bed.
I'm guessing you thought it was going to be easier than that because it sounds like you tried to pull him out of the car. Am I wrong? Can I say that I must be right?
I'm going through my notes, man, you know, so tell me what you did.
What?
I opened up this door, and that's when he just scared off. That's when I ran and he cried.
Who was with you when you tried to open the door?
Oh, Ryan.
Terry out.
That's when I just ran.
Snitch, bro. Like snitch.
So who had the gun that time?
I don't know. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who shot a gun. I don't know who got murdered. I don't know who murdered somebody. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't know why I'm in here trying to get charged for murder.
Because when you're a part of it, and someone does this, everyone's as guilty as the person who pulled the trigger.
Come on, bro. I'm supposed to be doing more.
People get a little group and like,
I was supposed to be dropping 2-3 videos, bro, after I get off work, bro. I get off at 8, 7. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having that much time, bro.
I'm drained.
Don't got nothing to keep me out of
the guy that pulled the trigger.
I don't know who pulled the trigger. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who
had guns in the beginning of the night.
I don't know. I'm trying to tell you.
How many guns did you know were in your group?
I don't know.
One?
He's still lying, bro.
No, I don't know.
Was there a gun?
I don't know.
Did you see a gun?
I didn't see guns, none of that.
Did you see a gun when you got back to the house?
No, I went straight in the
I mean, when the three of you were in there, did anybody have a gun, hide a gun, talk about a gun?
Somebody got rid of the guns.
I don't know nothing about a gun. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who shot somebody else. As soon as I went back to the house, we ready to ride. We in the basement and went to sleep. That's all I know.
Well, Tyler, after that, we can try to next question. How do you feel about doing a DNA standard to use to check evidence in this case?
Yeah, run a DNA.
You okay with that?
While detectives collect a buccal swab from Tylen, it's worth looking at how he's been trying to control the narrative. For starters, he does confess to being a part of the second carjacking, but claims that he and Ron ran off after seeing Brandon's car crash. According to him, they met up with Ray later and went back to Trayvon's house. But he's still denying any knowledge of the murder, which creates a major problem. There were 4 people involved that night, bringing multiple suspects to the table. Even if detectives believe he took part in the second carjacking, that alone doesn't answer the only question that really matters: who pulled the trigger? With 4 suspects and no direct admission, figuring that out becomes a lot harder. And right now, Tylen is their best shot at getting it. He's already shown that under pressure, he cracks, confession by confession, piece by piece. And now, detectives are counting on that weakness to figure out who fired the shots.
Are we going to find your DNA on those guns?
No.
Obviously, it's fair to say we're probably going to find your DNA in the car since you weren't there.
I can find my DNA in the car because I was in the car, but I don't know nothing about no murder, none of that.
So if his DNA come back on these guns, bro, he's cooked, bro. He needs to stop lying, bro.
Those shots fired, I just ran.
Well, the amazing thing about guns and those things are really loud. I mean, really loud. That's not something you're not going to notice if you're close range. And you would have been close range.
I don't know nothing about no car. I thought I had cameras or something. Can't you see y'all?
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I ain't know you got murdered.
Bro, how many ads am I gonna get, bro? Like, bro, I paused it, but I made it longer, but dang.
you're not.
It's just 5 seconds, but bro.
What did you think happened when we crashed?
Got out.
Did you see him get out?
Told her I ran. I just ran.
What would make you run? If he took off, then why would you run away?
Because he scared out in the car and the lady was on my side, I just ran.
My guess is you probably heard the shots and that's why you're running off.
I didn't hear no shots too much in my tail. As soon as he sounded that to the open the door, scared out, I ran.
Where did you run to?
I just ran. I ran to this one. I ended up seeing her already. That's when it took like 10 minutes to find the house. But I don't know nothing about no gun and no shots fired, murder, none of that. So
what was the conversation in the house when the police were outside?
Yeah, I'm asleep.
No, we weren't asleep.
I'm asleep.
Yes, I was
No. They were out there.
See, if I was a investigator, bro, one of them, bro, I would have had him up against the wall like this. Bro, we already know what you did, bro. Just tell the truth, bro. Just tell the truth, bro. You sit here and lie, and it's late. I'm trying to go home. You know what I'm saying? I would have had him right, bro.
I was in the basement. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
When they first came out to the house, they heard you guys scurrying around.
They being too nice. I would have turned the camera.
You were
15, bro. You killed somebody. Like, oh, boy.
You can't be asleep in a house for 7 hours while they're in a loudspeaker screaming, "Damn police!" Everyone come out with hands up over and over, and then they hit the siren. That's nonsense. People from 5 streets away know that we're there.
We actually usually get complaints from people 5 streets away.
I tell those people to come out of the house so I go to sleep.
Especially this early in the morning.
He just telling people to come out the house like this. No, bro.
You have attention. I got to defend yourself, but yeah, you're going to get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
No, I don't know about no murder.
Well, the problem is that second count of aggravated robbery, someone got killed in the commission. You could not care all you want, but that's how this works. When you do big kid stuff, and one of you decides to go rogue and start shooting guns, and people get killed, then everybody gets
charged. Why you gotta shoot that man?
What do you care? You didn't even. You just took off running.
I'm trying to.
You tell me where he was shot.
I don't know.
Okay, well then there you go. You'll hear about it at the trial.
I ain't know he was killed.
No, you didn't care to stick around either.
I know. I just ran.
Yeah. Take care of time.
I know.
No, that wasn't a compliment.
See if that's what was going through your brain, Tyler.
Bro, y'all need
Yeah,
they ain't even calling him out hard enough, bro.
There's been a bunch of Lyft robberies that you involved in those. Might as well clear them all up right now.
I don't know about no Lyft robberies.
No?
Alright.
Huh?
Alright.
You don't rob people? Well, you sure just jumped off the high dive on your first one, didn't you?
Who's your custodial parent? I know you're living with
My mom, and that's how.
who's your mom's name? What was it? Oh, sorry, not your mom. You said.
So, some of these lifts have been done in your neighborhood, in all hills. Doesn't have nothing to do with you? It's funny that there's Lyft robberies that have been done, that have happened like right where you live. You think that would be coincidental? If you were me, would you think that
There's other kids in that neighborhood too.
Oh, there's other kids, but there's other kids that didn't get caught doing a Lyft robbery this morning. Right? 2 of them. Back to back. Like that was fun to do again.
What can we do to find the guns?
Huh?
So what can we do to find the guns?
Well, if somebody finds the guns and gets hurt, then
We
you're going to get charged with that
got a
too.
ton of kids in that neighborhood. Between Westwood, which is where I patrolled exclusively for a year, And the neighborhood children, there's a ton of children.
I've been clipping my nails and stuff this whole video, bro. It's gonna probably be a boring video. We ain't seen nothing, bro.
I don't want these guns disappearing and getting in one of these babies' hands and then accidentally on head off. Do you understand when that happens? Unfortunately, more than I'd like to admit.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we find the guns? How do we help those kids?
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
Children. I don't want these guns disappearing and getting in one of these babies' hands and then accidentally on head off. Do you understand when that happens? Unfortunately, more than I'd like to admit.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we find the guns? How do we help those kids?
You're trying to lie.
I don't know anything about a gun. I don't know about him being killed. I'm just now figuring out how he got killed today. I don't know who shot a gun. I just know I ran.
You got anything else, bro?
No, ma'am.
You're gonna walk back. I don't want you to want to take it right then.
So what happened? Let's get to the facts. You went before you could
Even if Tylen refuses to name who pulled the trigger, this isn't the end of the road, because in the next room, Trayvon is already starting to crack, and he's about to tell detectives everything.
Shoot this man. We're here, man. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate, it sucks. It's a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell him you shot this man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Alright, I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did. Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then shot like at the car?
Yeah.
Did you hit him, you think?
Since Trayvon has just admitted to being the shooter, it might seem like Tylen had nothing to do with the actual murder. But it's not that simple. When investigators processed the scene, they recovered 5 bullet casings. So far, Trayvon has only taken responsibility for 3 of them. So where did the other 2 come from? Turns out, something Trayvon said earlier might help clear that up. At first, he told detectives that 2 people had guns that night. He claimed one of them belonged to Ray. But later he backtracked, saying that the gun was actually his, not Ray's. As for the second gun, it was kept with a familiar face.
And who's got the other gun? Ty has the other gun.
Went to the door, tried to pull him out of the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door?
With this, both Tylen and Trayvon were identified as the gunmen who pulled the trigger, ending the life of a man working hard to make ends meet.
That's crazy.
Ultimately, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison. Trayvon Mitchell, who helped lure Brandon with a fake Lyft account, received 25 years to life in prison. As for Ray and Ron, they were never publicly named, and their cases went on to be handled in juvenile court.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a long video just to get to that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to work on some better videos, man. Some shorter videos, you know what I'm saying? But stay tuned, bro. I got a good freaking reaction video coming up for y'all, though. You feel me? I think it's gonna be probably Saturday. But we finna find one more video for the night. And then that's it, dog. I probably need more videos, though. What time is it, bro? It's 10. I'm gonna try to do like 4 more videos. I gotta be up at 6, though, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. KT. Feel me? I farted, bro. Excuse me. I farted again, bro. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? That water burger.